Let's take a look at the first example. We have to write the parentheses first. The leading coefficient is 1, is invisible 1. That's why I'm going to write b and b. Why? Because b times b is going to give me b squared. These two first terms, okay, multiply together, supposed to give me the first term of my quadratic trinomial. Next, I'm supposed to look at the sign next to the third term of my quadratic trinomial. Is negative. Negative sign is telling me that these two signs are going to be different. Okay, means one of them is going to be positive, another one is going to be negative, because positive times negative gives me negative. Negative sign next to the second term is telling me that the bigger number, one of these which I'm going to write over here, supposed to be next to the negative number, has to be bigger. Okay, negative number is supposed to be bigger. So let's take a look. What numbers multiplied together are going to give me negative 8, and what numbers added to each other are going to give me negative 2. I'm going to say negative 4 times 2. Negative 4 times 2 gives me negative 8. Negative 4 plus 2 is going to give me negative 2. That's why I'm going to write over here 4 and 2 over here. Remember, this sign is telling me that the bigger number has to be written next to the negative sign, has to be negative. So this is the solution to my problem. Let's take a look if this is correct solution. That's why I'm going to write this as b plus 2, and I have b minus 4. I have to use the FOIL rule. B times b gives me b squared. B times negative 4 gives me negative 4b. 2 times b gives me 2b. 2 times negative 4 gives me negative 8. So I have b squared, combine the like terms, minus 2b minus 8. This is my original quadratic trinomial. So this is the solution to my problem. Let's take a look at this example. Again, I have to write the parentheses first. My leading coefficient is invisible 1, that's why I'm going to write over here x and x. X times x gives me x squared. Next, you have to look at the sign next to the third term. It's negative. Negative sign is telling me that the signs of my factors are different. One of them is going to be positive, another one is going to be negative. Positive sign next to the second term is telling me that the number next to positive sign is going to be bigger than the number next to the negative sign. The question is, what numbers multiplied together are going to give me negative 15, and the same numbers add to each other supposed to give me positive 2. I would say minus 3 times 5. Minus 3 times 5 gives me minus 15. Minus 3 plus 5 is going to give me 2. So I'm going to write these numbers into my factors. I'm going to write 3 over here because I have negative 3 and positive 5. Okay, remember, anytime you multiply these two terms, you're supposed to get the third term. Anytime you are going to add these two numbers, you're supposed to get the integer to the second term. Let's verify this answer. I have x plus 5 times x minus 3. X times x gives me x squared. X times minus 3 gives me minus 3x. 5 times x gives me 5x. 5 times minus 3 gives me minus 15. Combine the like terms. Have x squared minus 3 plus 5 is 2x, positive 2x, minus 15. As you can see, this is our original quadratic trinomial. That's why this is the solution to my problem.